You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
You can write all the blue. I wanna do what you want to.
We can leave and run away someday, someday.
I've been saving you. You save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you.
Yeah, so
Call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and save you. Oh, oh. Call me anytime that you need a friend. And call me anytime when you're at a tight end. I got you,
and you got me too. We can always make it through.
what we do is what we do.
I can take you anywhere.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Mandy, and today I am sharing with you a garden update. So once a week, I've just been enjoying sharing what's going on in the garden with you. Today is actually supposed to be our last frost, and it's funny, yesterday it was like 76 and today it's 56. So maybe it's gonna be true, although tomorrow is also supposed to be in the 50s and get into the 30s at night. So I guess they lied, it's gonna be an extra day. But next week is looking all in the 70s, so next weekend we should be planting some tomatoes and peppers in this bed, and I am so excited. This is Swiss chard, and I am completely amazed at the amount that I just got off of like 4 plants. And I had to throw some leaves in the bed like as mulch because we've had some hail and some of the leaves were damaged pretty badly by hail. But this looks absolutely beautiful, doesn't it? I've never grown Swiss chard. I've never eaten Swiss chard. So this is going to be a first for me. We're actually going to go in the house and make some breakfast with this morning. Like I said, I've never eaten this before. So I'm pretty excited. Hopefully I like it because I think it's going to be a good producer. Although I don't know if you saw that plant in the back, but it's gotten really tall the past couple days, so I don't know if it's going to go to seed like lettuce or something would, but I'll enjoy it while I can. So first we'll go over to the greenhouse and I'll show you what my starts are looking like. If this is your first time watching, we're actually putting our house on the market and I should have just scrapped the garden this year. I should have just said don't do it, because if we're moving, what's the point, right? But Clayton, my husband, built this beautiful garden bed for me last year. Some of these things I had growing in it, you know, before we really made a decision to put the house up for sale and actively start looking for a new house. So some of this was already in here, but you know, there's a chance the house won't sell. There's a chance we might be here for a few more months, and I don't want to give that time up for gardening. As soon as the sun gets warm, I am out here just wanting to plant something. I love gardening, and I don't know, I'm just gonna garden until we leave, and hopefully somebody that buys this house, Lord willing, will enjoy the garden and what I planted as well. So anyway, let me go put this in the house and let me show you the seeds, or the seedlings, that are growing in the greenhouse. All right, I put those greens in the house in some cold water to soak while we finish up out here, but this is my my greenhouse if you are new. I'm gonna start out here. These are my little broccoli seedlings. Quite a few are dying, and honestly, if you watched the first garden video of this year, there was a lot of roly-polies. I think they're also called pill bugs, maybe. Anyway, in this pot, and I probably should have done something about them before planting this broccoli in here. I really didn't think it'd be a problem, but more and more plants are dying. It's okay, because I knew it was going to be too hot. Once I actually got these out of the greenhouse, these will bolt before I get any broccoli, but we really enjoy broccoli greens, so I thought if they grew to be, you know, a good size, we could still eat the greens. And my potatoes over there, you can see, are just loving that spot next to the greenhouse and growing like crazy. All right, so in the greenhouse, look at these little trees right here. These tomato plants look so great. I'm so happy with these. These are an indeterminate tomato, so they grow really tall. I've been trying to, it's really windy, you guys. It's always windy here in the spring. I tried to get out here before it got windy, but there's no beating the wind, I guess. So anyway, I've been picking off some suckers, the little leaf that grows between the stem and each of these leaves, because I want these to be just one stem. Anyway, these are not going in the garden bed. If I get to plant this stuff out, which I don't know. I'm kind of thinking of leaving this stuff in here for a couple more weeks and waiting to see what happens with the house. But then another part of me just wants to plant it. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys would do if you were in my situation. I know I should have just not done anything this year, but I just couldn't help it. I think I'm going to plant it, because who knows if it'll sell. All the houses around us are selling pretty quickly, so I don't know. And I don't know where we're going to go when we do move. So it's all up in the air. But anyway, let me show you where they're going to be planted. So this was my garden bed last year. It was made up of bricks. I took them all down. I put the soaker hose in there to help the lawn kind of, you know, try to get it to grow up against the wall, so it would just be lawn all the way up against the wall. But in here, I'm also going to be planting my taller plants. I'm going to have some sunflowers in the back. I'm going to plant pole beans at the base of them so they'll grow up the stems. And I'm going to put my indeterminate tomatoes, and squash is going to be in this area right here. And if you know what, if the people that move in don't like it, they can rip it all out. It's not going to matter to me at that point. So that's where these tall indeterminate tomatoes are going to go. The only tomatoes going in my garden bed are these tomatoes on the vine. I just call them that. I don't know their actual name, but I've said before, these are tomatoes that I saved the seeds from. I bought some tomatoes, you know, in the grocery store, just tomatoes on the vine, and I saved the seeds. And actually, I planted the tomatoes last year, and they grew so well. They didn't have, you know, it seemed like they were disease resistant. They grew so well that I saved the seeds from those, and that's where these came from. My jalapenos have got a lot of new growth on them, and these aromas, these are gonna go in the raised garden bed. And my Dr. Witchies, I think it's been 2 weeks, and there's nothing has sprouted. I'm so sad. I really wanted to try growing those, but that's right. I'll have another opportunity. Here in Arizona where I live, we're in zone 8E, and we really get like 2 growing seasons. So later in the summer, I can replant anything that I didn't have luck with. So these are bush beans. As you can see, some of the varieties haven't done anything, and some had really poor germination for whatever reason. So these Landris, they have about, I don't know, 30% germination maybe. These are still sprouting. These in this container did a little bit better. These are actually pole beans that are going at the base of the sunflowers, and these are an early serve bush bean, and I mean, I don't know, germination is still pretty poor. Some more over here. Those are top crop. This is tenderette, so we'll see. We will see. Also down there, I have some providers. I've never, well, that's not true. I did start pole beans in containers last year, but not bush beans. I usually just plant them in the garden and direct sow them. So I don't know how that's gonna go. These two over here are San Marzanos. That third one didn't make it. And down here, these are all Romas. They'll be going in the raised garden bed. These are a indeterminate slicing tomato, Moscovich, and they are looking really good. They're growing really tall. I like to open the door and let the wind kind of blow them around in here every day. It helps make their, makes it a stronger plant. And these are a California Wonder. And then all these are cayennes. This one, he doesn't look like he's gonna make it. I did put some fertilizer on them. Some of them look like they were gonna die after that, and some, you know, just loved it. So I don't know, we'll see. And over here is super fun. These are sunflowers. These are my tall mammoth sunflowers. And then these are a dwarf sunflower. So I'm excited about those. And then in this container, nothing came up but the zinnias. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll keep trying. And in this 6-pack, I've got some dill. One zucchini. This is a melody, so it could be a variety. Like it could be white, gray, or green. We'll have to wait and see. I have one black beauty zucchini and then one striped zucchini. So I planted 2 of each, hoping to get one, and I got 1 of each, so that worked out perfectly. My bait alpha cucumbers, they all came up, which is so exciting. I have 1 burpless cucumber and 1 lemon cucumber. No watermelon. So germination was just not great. I don't know why, it just wasn't. And down here, my first time, but I planted some dahlias, and I have 5. What is that? That's 6 little dahlias coming up, which is so exciting. And again, planted some sweetie tomato seeds in there, and they haven't come up either. Maybe it's just gonna take a while. So that is it for in the greenhouse. Now we'll go talk about the raised bed, and then we'll look at the flowers. And there's Belle. All right, so strawberries also. I always forget about the strawberries, but I did see there are some flowers. So might get some strawberries. There's another one right there. I thought these were for like weed control, but these are actually to help keep the ground cool, like a mulch. So I like them. I'm happy with them. That one I planted right there, he died. So, all right, lettuce is growing slowly. Like I said, it's been pretty cold, but iceberg, my experiment planting the tomato seeds and the pepper seeds in here, I feel like it was a fail. Nothing came up. There is this random seed right here, or this little seedling, but I don't know what it is. It doesn't look like a pepper though, I don't think. Radishes are getting big. You can see little tiny bulbs down there. This is romaine lettuce, iceberg, more radishes. Again, I planted celebration tomatoes here, and nothing came up that I direct sowed, so that's okay. More radishes, marigolds. I'm actually able to eat green onions now. They're growing finally. Oh, look at my little turnips. I didn't realize they were out so much. So this section of the bed is not getting enough water. I gotta figure that out. I've been picking kale. I'll pop up a picture here. I harvested quite a bit the other day and I had a couple salads. Right here are beets. Lots of beets. I'm excited about the beets. And then there's some more romaine lettuce back there. Oh, I forgot to show you down here, but I planted some sunflower seeds. And look at them back there in the corner. I planted a couple different colors. I'm super excited about those. I have to remember to do peppers here and then tomatoes over here, because last year the tomatoes that were touching the sunflowers, the leaves started turning black. So I don't want that. I need to just rip these carrots out. I'm so over them. This broccoli plant is still attracting a lot of bees, which is so nice to come out here in the morning and see all the bees, you know, attracted to it, but there's nothing else that needs pollinated right now, so kind of funny. More lettuce. I think that might be a freckled lettuce. And then I have these random little plants popping up, and it looks like borage to me. I planted some last year. Somebody said, oh, once you plant borage, you'll never have to plant it again. And I believe it, because it's popping up, and I added so much dirt to this bed. I also have something coming up right there. I don't know. I'm just not sure. Who knows? I throw so much compost in here that it could be anything. My cilantro is starting to go to seed. I'm so sad. It was growing so well. And then I cut it all back and transplanted it over here, and now it's going to seed. I did not have cilantro long enough. This is some, I think it's marjoram. I'm actually not sure. It's some kind of herb that I planted. Marigolds. This is lettuce. I had cut the bottom off of some lettuce and planted it in here, and look at how it's growing. It's got like several heads on each of these. Kind of funny. I don't know how well that's gonna turn out. See, like each of these is its own like lettuce head, so that's interesting. I have my one tomato back there still. He's gone through some cold nights, so I'm thinking they're gonna be okay. This is one of those tomato on the vine. I had an extra one, and he's doing fine. I guess it hasn't gotten that cold, right? More green onions, and then there's more beets in between them. The celery, look at the celery. It's really growing too. I don't know. Let me know if you know, but how does celery grow in the summer? I kind of thought it was a colder, like, temperature crop, but I don't know. And again, with the Swiss chard, it kind of looks like it's gonna bolt. Yeah, that looks like a flower maybe right there, a bud. I don't know. We shall see. And then, I don't know if I showed you, but I pulled out all of the cabbage, and I filled this up with some dirt, some potting soil, and oh my gosh, I ordered this. I don't even know what it's just soil. It was just supposed to be soil, but look at it. It's like, it's all wood chips. It looks like mulch. Looks like pure mulch. I don't know how well my plants are gonna grow in that, but I've just been throwing these artichoke leaves on top, just trying to get some kind of I don't know, some kind of nutrition or something into that soil. Ugh. Sometimes you buy bags and it's like pure wood. And my artichokes, I don't know if you can tell, but see how the leaves are kind of laying down? Usually that means it's putting more effort into growing an artichoke. So this one, you can see, look at that little baby artichoke. So exciting. I hope it has more than one, because this is this plant's second year, and I didn't see anything on this plant yet, but I'm sure, I'm hopeful that Might get an artichoke before we move. But aren't they plants just beautiful? It's like a great big fern. So that's it. Nothing really that exciting this week again, but I wanted to give you a quick update. And we'll look at the flowers over here in my little tower. It's been so windy that it's blowing my broccoli plants over, and they're just breaking at the stem. So these guys aren't going to survive in here, except maybe this one in the middle. I don't know why, but two have already broken off. Some of the seeds I planted in there did not come up. The lettuce is doing okay. The dill is loving it. That's a dwarf sunflower, and it looks like it's doing great. And then I've got some parsley and stuff down there that, I mean, it's doing okay. I ended up moving it from over here to over here because I was hoping this would block some of the wind. And this pot's looking good. Lots of new snapdragon growth, so that's really exciting. And I've got some flowers right there. Green onions are kind of coming back. And then it's yet to be determined what these bulbs are, but I'm excited about it. And on this side, these snapdragons, look at them. They're going to town. They like this spot or something. I keep turning the pot so the sun hits it differently every couple of days, but look at all these red ones. Oh, so beautiful. There's also this pink, which is just amazing. Look at all of these that are gonna get ready to bloom. And then we have white and yellow. Incredible. All of these are gonna bloom next. I'm so excited. They're so pretty. These grew all winter long. They didn't bloom all winter, but they were alive. And then you guys, I never remember what this is called, but this is like a vining plant that hopefully will fill in the rest of this pot, but I don't even care because look how beautiful these snapdragons are. Who needs anything else, right? And then just the one bulb, I think. Oh no, there's another one right there. Two bulbs in this one. Hopefully those will bloom soon. So, all right, that's gonna be it.
Song you sing as you wake up my soul today. I feel the hope when your sun shines on my face. Oh, I wake up with your grace while the moonlight's still fading away. I see your mercy coming with the day. Oh, my prayer is simple, God. Love, have your way in me. This song is from the heart. Love, have your way in me. In the easy and easy. Lord, make me more like you. My prayer is simple, God. Love, have your way. Air to breathe, and you cover me under your wings. You hear my voice and you know my every need. Oh, you see my hopes and dreams, but you have in store far better things. My future comes alive when you're leading me. Oh, my prayer is simple, God. Love, have your way in me. This song is from the heart. Yeah. Love, have your way in me. In the easy and the crazy. Love, make me more like you. My prayer is simple, God.
All right, that is delicious. I know a lot of people like cheese on their omelets or whatever you would call this, scramble. I don't like cheese with eggs, so I think it tastes really good. It's really soft, not like kale, like it's not chewy, and it's not slimy like spinach. So I'm actually really enjoying it. It doesn't really have a flavor. I tried to eat it without the egg to see how it tasted, but I mean, it tastes like bacon. And how can you go wrong with that? So it's delicious. Thumbs up for me. I'm probably gonna eat it like this. Probably a couple more times with all that I have left, because I think that was just 4 leaves and I still have all of this. So I might saute some up for dinner with bacon. We really like broccoli greens that way, and cabbage. So we'll try the kale, eat that too. All right, and that's it for this garden update. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you in the next video really soon. Please give me a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.